Hi Dom, I just want to give you a view into what I've set up. So as Kara, as you suggested, I've used the accounts you suggested. Um, Kara created an activity called, or an assignment called the Future of Technology. So it's just a simple assignment with some materials and basically create a Word doc for the students to do. This guy, Alex Wilbur, has been tic-tacking with Kara along the way. So he's been writing his essay in Scribo, Kara's been looking at it in Scribo, and so it goes. So Alex, from a teacher's perspective, Kara can come in, I'll just maximize his screen, and she can launch Scribo. So this is obviously her screen, her team's environment for activities. This is the Scribo link. So I've enabled the application or the add-in to be applicable across the community. She logs in with SSO and she's in a teacher mode. Now, there's a few profiles here, but you might have a better way of handling profiles on your machine. So here we are. We are in the teacher version of Literatu. So everybody in the group, Kara can now see through monitor activities. So she can see who's doing what, she can drop into this, she can give feedback to Alex from within Scribo straight away. All of these options are open to her, so whichever way she wants to run it. But at the moment, she can drop into Alex's work, which synchronizes from Office through to Scribo, so it's all live, and add feedback. Really nicely. So, highlight what you want to make feedback on. It's a touch and type system, so if we're on topic, we can say great work. This records feedback, okay? This stores feedback. And that's feedback that went to the whole group, so that'll be dropped into everybody's work. So the feedback system is cool because it records all the feedback, doesn't get lost anywhere. So Alex has got the ability to really do a writing check on Alex's work right now and have transparent sort of feedback between, there's the feedback I just gave, have transparent writing check analysis. So she sees exactly what Alex is seeing. She can wait for this motorbike to go past. Kara can move through the whole stack of feedback that Alex gets very, very simply. So she's got access to everything that he's got access to. So transparency is a big thing. You get all that. The writing plan, the scaffold, everything that Alex is getting, Kara can see. So she's in the game. She's in the game with the students right alongside them. So she might well use her team's feedback mechanism to make the feedback based on what she's seeing in Scribo. There's lots of options there. So that's from Kara's perspective, okay? Let's quickly have a look at our friend Alex. So Alex has been over here in Teams. He's opened up his assignment. He's clicked on his Word doc, his response, and we're in the game again over here. So Alex has activated Scribo. Alex is now working with his feedback over here in the same way that Kara was looking at it. So he's got access to everything over here as well. Alex gets the topic. So the topic obviously can have a lot of materials in it, stimulus materials. This is the activity component that gets set up in Literatu. Okay, I won't take you into that, but I think what we need to do is find a way to have Literatu activity create an assignment through an API call, and that would close the whole loop. So Kara could create the assignment inside Literatu with all of the stimulus material, writing plans, everything else, and then have it flow through to assignments for the students. The students simply click on it, start working with Scribo and Teams, and the whole thing starts to take some sort of workflow perspective. So I guess at the end of the day, having something to do is what drives Scribo, something to write about, and then we try to work with what we do to improve that. The teacher's visibility is there, the student's access is there. There's a few extra little things that really make a difference in some ESL communities, like if you've got a predominantly Chinese class of students that have an ESL thing about English, well, you can convert their feedback and their experience in Scribo into Chinese. So that's really something that gets driven from the overall element there. That's there. Being able to really move quite freely around here is a huge benefit for students. And of course, on the team side of things, there is when I synced, it just picked up general. But here's the activity done here. So here's the assignment of Future of Technology. So the students get it inside their stream of teams. I should have pushed it through to the entrepreneurship course, but this is what happened when I synced Literasu to the Teams environment. I just miscued on the sync, but here it is here. So that activity, from a student's perspective, takes them through to here. That then takes them through to where we were. So it's a very closed loop of workflow. So I hope that works out for you, and you can make muster up something to put into your video, which would be fantastic for us to see that happen. Thanks, Dom. Call me if you need me. I'm around tomorrow morning. No problem. See ya.